This is Emmy Davenport giving her speech, Reasons to Not Be a Vegetarian. Here's our audience.
All right. Today it has become a popular trend to go vegetarian, but this healthy, save the animals diet is not as amazing as it seems. Going vegetarian may sound like a great way to live a healthier life and save innocent animals, but this is not entirely true. Transitioning from a meat-inclusive diet to a plant-based diet is not as easy or effective as you may think it be. According to the meatandpoultry.org, meat should be a part of a balanced diet as it contains vital nutrients that our body needs, such as iron. While vegetables are also often high in iron, the Stanford medical article says that vegetarian or vegan diet can make it difficult to keep your iron levels high because the type of iron consumed. This is because meat contains heme iron, which is important and helps prevent anemia, where in plant foods such as vegetable, non-heme iron is found, which is harder for the body to process. An article published by an American Journal of Lifestyle and Medicine states that vegetarians have a higher risk for iron depletion and associated iron anemia compared to non-vegetarians. The idea of going meat-free sounds healthy at first, but the reality is that it requires a lot of planning to eat a healthy, balanced diet to get all the nutrition that your body needs. Now that we have discussed some of the health risks associated with going vegetarian, let's also discuss another huge issue, which is accessibility. In my opinion, this is the biggest issue with going vegetarian because going plant-based requires access and money. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's website reads, purchasing a car to access healthy food may be out of reach for low-income households because transportation costs cut into their already limited resources. There are many low-income families that also depend on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAPS, or what we recognize as the food stamp program. The website describes it perfectly. Vegans and vegetarians on SNAP benefits have difficult options and choices to make. Though some of the food is available at a lower cost than meat-inclusive diets, there are still many food options that come at a great cost. All of this shows that trying to avoid meat while still getting the proper nutrition is just not possible for everybody. Another huge part of the argument to go vegetarian is to save the lives of innocent animals from the under-regulated farming factory industry. Despite animals being one of our main food sources, there are very few laws put in place to protect animals on farms and in slaughterhouses. The Animal Legal and Historical Center website says 28 states have enacted laws that create a legal realm in which certain acts, no matter how cruel, are outside the reach of anti-cruelty statutes as the acts are deemed, as long as they're deemed acceptable, common in farming practices. The laws and regulations in our country allow for farmers to break the rules, and the only way to prevent these issues is not by going vegetarian, but by writing legislators and people of power who have the ability to make changes to help when it comes to animal cruelty. As you can see, the solution to animal cruelty is not veganism or vegetarian, but requires action on a larger scale. Choosing to go vegetarian at the surface level seems like it makes sense, but if you're trying to save the lives of animals and improve your own health, there are better options. There are brands that are committed to treating their animals humanely, and by supporting these cage-free and cruelty brands of eating meat, you can eat meat without directly supporting the harmful brands. We can now see that going vegetarian may not be as helpful of a solution as we thought. As awareness of animal cruelty and a desire to live a healthier life spread throughout society, it is important to remember that going vegetarian may not be the ultimate solution, as it can be dangerous for your health as well as does little to change the way of the world. The way to make change is by actively speaking out against mistreatment and directly to people who have power to create laws. I hope instead of hopping on this trend and condemning those who eat meat, we should work to all have healthy, balanced diets and support those in need. Going vegetarian is an amazing idea, but at the end of the day, it is not a realistic solution to health and moral issues. Thank you.
Get a cup.